the things that Brits do for a cuppa, aka Lily
Phillips. The girl that needs her coffee any time of the day.
The freedom to get coffee has made her do things that most of us wouldn't even think of.
Yep.
And
coffee is good.
That thing is sleeping with 100 men in one day. The goal is to sleep with 1,000 men.
Yeah.
However, she did a test run.
Yes, she did.
Like you would with a car.
Like a marathon runner, like an athlete warming up, doing a few laps, warming up those muscles and those joints.
All this girl wanted to do was to drink coffee any time of day. Have that freedom. She's not doing it for money. This is a hobby, she said.
Yeah, she said it's a hobby. Why? Was it Candace Owens that asked her whether she would give it up for $50 million?
She said no, because it's a
no.
hobby and she feels like she needs to give back to her fans.
Yeah.
You're not
That
giving
made
enough?
no sense.
Anyways, I was wondering, would you sleep with 100 men as a girl?
Well, it depends where I get my coffee from and what time of the day I need my coffee. If they tell me I can't have my coffee in the afternoon and the only time I can get it is when I'm having sex with 100 women, not men, I'll be like, hell yeah, of course, coffee's good. But yeah, man, I think it's sick. I think it's crazy that she would do that. Crazy. No, I wouldn't do that. I could never do that. I could never do that to myself.
Even as a guy, you wouldn't want to sleep with 100 women?
No.
Why is the answer no?
Why is the answer no?
It's not your hobby?
It's not my hobby, and I don't want coffee that badly. It's just not my thing. One woman is enough. 100 women. That's torture. Torture.
Yeah, I don't.
Satisfy 100 women. Have sex with 100 women.
No, you just need to satisfy yourself 100 times.
No, thanks.
With 100 different women.
No, thank you. No, not for all the coffee in China. Or is it tea? It's tea in China, eh? Not for all the tea in China. Or coffee
is from Ethiopia.
Colombia. They make good coffee, don't they?
Ethiopia?
Or is it cocaine?
Ethiopia. Anyways, whatever country. It doesn't matter how good the coffee is. I don't need to sleep with 100 men in a day to be able to have the freedom, because I could work as a barista and drink coffee any day. I could work in an office and still have coffee any day. I don't think it's a question of I want the freedom to do whatever I want whenever I want. It's more a moral
and at what cost?
Stance. Yeah, it's
at what cost do you want your freedom? Because it destroys your. Yeah, well, you get a lot of money, you get the fame, but
she's got the wrong idea of freedom, because this thing is giving her short-term freedoms, but long-term she's gonna be stuck in her head mentally.
She's really not free, because people are going to be talking about her. She's all over the internet. There's going to be craziness around her family, around her potential boyfriend. There's no more freedom. Now it's just everybody knows about you. Everybody knows why you got famous. It's never a good thing.
No,
it's never a good thing.
It's not a good thing to be known for.
In fact,
bad thing.
To me, fame is not such a good thing at all. It sounds good when you're not famous, and until you are famous, you realize you're not free anymore, because you can't go where you want to go. People recognize you. They all over you. No, fame is never a good thing.
No. Yeah, it's not a good thing. I don't understand why she's coming up with these stupid reasons for doing this, apart from the financial reason. Like, because Candace Owens asked her, like, so are you doing this purely for money? And if she said yes, then I would have been like, fine. But she's trying to make it about something else. Like, she's doing it like as if it's like a charitable thing that she's doing.
It's like a noble thing. Like, I wouldn't accept $50 million. Did she say 50 million?
Yeah, 50 million or something.
$50 million. Someone offering $50 million not to do it, and you're going to be nah.
No, because it's a hobby. She wants to give back to the fans and
bullshit.
whatnot.
I call bullshit.
I don't want to give back to my fans.
I think it's too late for her now to turn back and to say she's made a mistake. So she has to double down on why she felt she did it. She cried after the whole
In an interview, she
sex
broke down.
escapade. Yeah, she started crying, and that was the true feeling of what she felt when she did it.
Imagine how you must feel, how violated you'll feel after sleeping. I can't imagine it, but imagine. Like, I don't know how to imagine that, but
Yeah, exactly. And I'm sure some of those guys aren't very attractive, not her type.
it's not
just
even about
men.
it's just like you are getting violated 100 times and you're doing it for fame.
Yeah,
For
fame
money?
and money. She said she's not doing it.
Well,
for
it's a
money.
hobby,
She's
she
doing
said.
it 'cause it's a hobby.
Yeah, there's something
funny.
wrong in the brain happening. Parents were not. I don't know. They weren't. Where were the parents?
Well, the
when
mother
she
supported her.
came up with these ideas.
The mother said, we heard that the mother supported her. The mother handled her finances.
Clearly, the parents are broken themselves. Like they
Yeah.
don't know how to parent. They're
Where's
supporting her.
and where's the father in all of this? Where's the dad that puts his foot down and be like, this is absurd?
Yeah, like this needs to stop.
What kind of man are you that you are willing to let your daughter do that and let your wife support
Manage
her
her finances.
and manage her finances? Where are you, dad? Where is the fathers? Where is the man that's going to put their foot down and be like, enough? This is stupidity. This is destroying. 5 years down the line, she's going to regret it. She's regretting it now, but she wouldn't let us know.
Yeah, she won't admit to it.
No, yep.
Because
She's
she's
regretting
in
now.
it, so she might as well complete it. You know,
Yeah.
she's already committed to it. She's already
Yeah.
slept with 100
Yeah,
guys.
it's a done deal.
So I wonder if she's going to go through with the whole.
I probably don't think she would because of the backlash she's
When is
probably
she meant to
getting.
do it?
I don't know. I don't know when. I don't know if she's got a timeline when she's doing 1,000 men, but I hope she doesn't do it because it's not good. It's not good for anybody.
No, it's not good for society.
She's a bad example for girls out there that are young, her age.
Because nowadays it's all about freedom and the freedom to
Expressing
do
your
anything
sexuality.
you want and sexuality and expressing yourself however you want and making money however you want.
Yep.
And I don't think that's necessarily a good thing. Yes, we can have the freedom to do whatever we want to some extent, as long as it's morally the right thing to do.
Yeah.
You can make money online in many different ways nowadays. I don't think that doing it by selling your own body or showing your own body
No, it's not necessarily.
online is the right thing to do. And
Not
most of us
necessarily at
know
all.
that that's not right.
Probably one of the worst ways to do it. She's doing it.
Unless we live in a society where women don't have access to anything. And like back in the 1800s.
1800s, yeah, where
You
prostitution
know,
was ripe.
that's all the
Yeah, they
only
couldn't
business
own-
that women could run.
Yeah, they couldn't own property, they couldn't do anything, so
And
selling
the
their
only
bodies
thing that
was
they
one
could
of
do was
the-
marry rich.
or marry rich. Yeah.
You know, I don't think
We don't live in that age anymore. You don't have to do it anymore, darling. Just don't. Close those legs.
Yeah,
I'll get you a coffee.
exactly.
Starbucks is across the street from the gym. I'll get you a coffee. Any time of the day. Just don't do it. Put the dick down.
No, my boyfriend is not getting you coffee, sorry. But
No, I'll get you coffee. Get your own damn coffee. Yep, and on that note, baby, I will get you coffee. In fact, I'll make you coffee right now.
I don't need to go to Starbucks to get coffee. I can make my own coffee at home. It's so much better than spending money on unnecessarily expensive coffee at Starbucks.
Yeah.
Just make your own coffee.
And make right decisions. And think about your future before you make any harsh decisions like that. Because this is definitely going to bite you in your ass when you least expect it, when you don't need it in your life, when you've come out of your stupid phase.
If you just think about the things that you want to do today, then you will end up in a very bad place, I believe, in the long term.
Yeah, and one day you're going to be a mother. Is this what you want for your daughter? What example are you going to set for your daughter? Are you going to tell your daughter it's okay?
Even if you don't want to be a mum, still think as if you will want to have kids one day. And then what example is that setting to your kid? Because some people don't want to have kids nowadays. But still, I think it's worth thinking, what if I did have kids? What would that...
Yeah, you always got to think that way.
Be
Because
like-
you never know. Because you
yeah.
don't know what the future holds. Like I said, you change every time. What you don't want now, you might want later. And what you do now, you might not agree with later. So think before you act.
Think before you act. Do
Yeah.
not sleep with 100 men.
Don't sleep with 100 men. Sleep with 200 men.
Well, treat your body like a temple. I think a lot of people struggle with that nowadays.
Yeah.
They think, oh, I can just eat and put whatever I want in my body and I can just shove anything in
there's
it.
no ramifications.
And there's no ramifications, but...
Karma. What goes up must come down.
Yeah.
Who's that? The law of gravity.
Whatever. I don't know. I don't even know what you said, but...
What goes around really goes around.
Comes around.
Comes around. It really does. It takes time, but eventually everybody gets what they deserve in life. Not what they want, what they deserve.
Mm-hmm.
So
treat your body like
soil
it's a
good,
temple.
soil good seed, and you'll get beautiful harvest. Soil shit, and you'll get poo. Wise words has never been spoken.
Good seed. All right.
Soil good seed, and you'll get a good harvest. That is my to life
Lesson,
slogan. So
life
good
motto.
seed. Motto. Yes. I give you pearls.
Soil good seed.
Yes.
Anyways.
So yeah, are we done with this
Yeah.
prostitute?
Baby.
Well, she is. She pays for sex.
Well, she gets paid.
She gets paid for sex. That's prostitution. It is. It's the oldest form of making money back in the day.
Yep,
And
it's
still
true.
going on. So
So
she's
yeah,
a prostitute, and her mother is a manager, or managing her money.
pimp.
Her mother's a pimp. Yeah, her mother's a pimp.
Yep, I think we're done because there's not much more to say here, and I don't think that this woman should be given that as much attention as she is. But obviously, the people that do interview her, they want to make money as well. It gives them publicity.
Yeah.
So this is turning out pretty bad. Cut.